Okay, guys, part one on surviving a narcissistic, abusive, top badge, cult leader, streamer, top streamer, cult leader, streamer. Okay, so I was streaming. I started as a gifter on a platform called Tagged, which was attached at the time to Meet Me, POF, and Black, BOK. I started as a gifter. I was moving around the app. I ran into an amazing top batch streamer named Girl Next Door. She became my friend. She told me I should become a streamer. I said, awesome, great, I'm gonna give it a go. I had already started gaining my own support because, like I said, I was a gifter. So when I pressed the live button, everyone that I was showing genuine support to came back and tapped on me, your girl. So I had already had a name for myself, little movement, you know what I'm saying? Like, me kind. I happened to follow a person, let's call her Agatha. I ended up following Agatha to the place that was called the castle, right? And when I went to the castle, I saw all these dandelions, right? And that was their emoji. They were the dandelions. And the guy there, let's call him DNR. DNR was good looking. He was suave, but I wasn't really like on that, right? Like, I literally am coming to stream like like just not even really interested in getting to know anybody like that. This man DM me first on Instagram, was like, hey, it's DNR, like, I really think you're fly. I'm like, oh my goodness, you sure it's what you want? Like, sir, you got all that going on? Nah, like, I'm about to like trying to settle down, trying to have a son, all this stuff. So I was like, cool, I'm down with it. Like, I think you're good looking. I think you're cool. Now, mind you, we started talking in January 17th, 15th, 16th, 17th. I'll put in like a snippet or like a screenshot of the very first text message we ever text on. Like right here. Okay, so you saw that? Like, that was January 17th. Literally, not even 15 days later, he tells me he's falling in love with me, right? But I'm the one who's delusional. This was never real, right? This is what I'm saying. Okay. So he tells me he's in love with me, and I'm the kind of person, like, I've always been a lover. So I feel like you know, when you know, like, it could be love at first sight. I think it exists, right? So I was like, oh my God, he's in love with me. He's falling for me. Maybe I can fall for him too. So, literally, that was like not even 15 days later. Like, it was January 30th that he told me he was falling in love with me, which I'll definitely put in right here. Let's pause. And we're back. So, I was like, great, this is awesome. I end up going to go see him. Well, actually, he was supposed to be coming to see me. He was like, I'm coming, like, get ready for me. I'm like, okay, I'm excited. Doesn't call, don't text. Then tells me like it's dangerous, it's hot. I'll put all that in here for you as proof, as to the setup for the manipulation, the setup for the mind games, right? I ended up like being like, okay, like, do you need space? Like, am I what you want? You say you're falling for me, but like, I don't know. Like, and he's like, no, I want you. Like, this is what I want. Multiple times in the beginning, I was questioning everything. Like, are you sure? Like, is this what you want? Like, you're not treating me like this is what you want. Like, I'm not used to men pursuing me and then treating me like this is such, like, I'm so hard to date. I don't know. I couldn't understand it. And so it was kind of throwing me off. Now, fast forward to the first red flag that should have been. I went to go see this man. When he gave me an address, it was to a hotel. Now, mind you, after being in his stream for like a month or two at this point in time, he always talked about like being a smug dealer, right? A smug dealer, if y'all know what I'm talking about. What y'all garden on TikTok with. He was like, he's a smug dealer. So it's kind of hard. He's in a trap. And I'm like, oh, wow, he's a gangster. I've never had one of those. A bad boy. I can save him. Or like, I can make him settle down. That was my thought process. Like, early on, like, oh my God, I'm going to be the one that saves him. I'm going to be, let's come back here. I'm going to be the one that saves him. No. So anyway, I pull up, I let him know like, hey, I've never done this before. Like, I never just went and met someone I've never met before in real life and like just got there. So I hope you're going to be like awake. I get to the hotel. He doesn't even put me in the same room as him. Now, mind you, I've heard that this is a common occurrence. Like, I'm telling you now that I know that this is actually a common occurrence. That multiple women had went to the same hotel and he would just book a room next to his, go fuck them, go back and scream, go fuck them, go back and scream. Like, you know, so that was common. I didn't know that at the time. He told me it wasn't safe to be in this room because he had a lot of work, quote unquote, smugs in there. You know what I'm saying? Like lots of smugs. So in my mind, I was dating Big Meech. Like he told, you know, he made it sound like he was like big dog, Godfather on the streets kind of shit. Like big high in this gang world, mafia, street drug something. I don't know, okay? I don't know, but he made it sound like he was hot in these streets, okay? And I was born in the suburbs, okay? Like I grew up in Miami, not the Perrine, West Perrine, East Perrine, Miami Gardens, Liberty City. No, I didn't grow up in any of that. I grew up in Cutler Ridge, Cutler Bay, Coral Gables, you know? So I don't know. I never see a smack rock, you know what I'm saying? So I did a lot of okaying because I wasn't sure, right? And I wanted to give him the benefit of the doubt because hey, he's falling in love with me, right? So but while I'm there, I kind of felt like because like you're not spending any time with me. Like you literally come in here, you fuck me, you smoke me out, and you go back to streaming, and I'm just supposed to lay in this hotel bed waiting for you to take a break. And so there are a couple times where I'm like I should just go home. Like right, I text him, I think I'm just gonna go home. And he's like, no, babe, chill, you're not going. I'm gonna take a break, all this stuff. So I wake up to like my phone being blown up, and he's like, you have to go, you have to go. And I'm like, what's going on? He's like, my people are here. Someone saw you. It's dangerous. You gotta go right now, no questions. So me never being in like never knowing this type of lifestyle, I'm like, oh shit, I'm about to die. Like, what the fuck I'm doing? I gotta get out of here. So I'm like grabbing my shit and I'm running to my car, and I text him in the car. And I'm gone. Like I'm gone. I like get in my car and unbuckle my seatbelt. I drive like out of the hotel to the parking lot next to the Waffle House, and I like sit in my car and I like breathe. And he's like, "Do you need money? Do you need gas?" I'm like, "No." Like I'm just shocked. And so when I get home, I'm like, hey, like I wish you would have told me, you know, like I wish you would have like expressed. He's like, oh no, I'm sorry, I'm gonna make it up to you. Now, mind you, that was my first time going to visit him. I did go back to visit him one more time before he magically moved to Atlanta. To Atlanta for what he said was for me, right? He said he moved here for me. Another form of manipulation for this was we'll get to that. So my birthday, March 7th, I was like, hey, since we're dating, I would love to spend my birthday with you. I could have spent it with my friends, my family. I decided to go spend it with him. So he was like, yeah, come up here. I'll take care of you, whatever. So I drove up there. He got me a room. He was like, you know, I was like, I have a birthday stream to do. He's like, just face your camera against the wall. Like, just make sure no one sees. He then ends up sending me to a different hotel and saying that it's just not safe right now for me. So I end up going to another hotel. I go there, and then he tells me, I think I can't remember if I slept there. It's been 3 years full of a lot of shit and trauma. I can't even remember if I slept there. I have to look through the text messages, but I remember like literally not being there long, and him like saying, come back to the hotel, like come back. And so I end up leaving that hotel that he paid for, and then go back to the same hotel he was for my birthday stream where I got drunk. He literally was in the room right next to me, and was like sending me gifts and told me to make a new page and took my millie, all this stuff. I'm drunk. I'm thinking I'm having the best time of my life. My man's next door. I'm partying. This is our life, our secret life of like in love streamers, and I'm the only